The problem isn't that they don't choose you, it's that you keep choosing them over yourself. That's what we're going to talk about in this video. And I really know that stings, so I say that with love because your brain wants to make this happen and make it about them so badly. His readiness, his timing, his trauma, or hers, their confusion, their ex. But this isn't about them, okay? This is about the moment you start abandoning yourself to keep somebody. So let's break this down pretty slowly, okay? When someone is inconsistent, when they're hot, when they're cold, when they don't fully show up, you have two options, right? You can, number one, you can observe the data and adjust your standards, or you can do number two, over function, over give, over explain, and hope they eventually pick you. So where are you in that? No judges, okay? Most people, with my experience of coaching people for this many years, is choose option B. And this is because you're weak or that they're weak people. And it's not because they're desperate, but because their nervous system is wired to equate earning love with safety. It's a belief that you learned earlier. That's why all these affirmations sometimes don't work, because it's a belief that's stored in your nervous system. Okay, you're wired that way. So if you had to work for love growing up, maybe you're not even aware of that. But if you had to do that, if approval felt conditional, if validation felt scarce, your body learned this. Okay, your beliefs learn this from your body and everything happening. If I try harder, I won't be left. So, when someone pulls back, it sucks for you, right? Okay, you tend to lean in. When they hesitate, you reassure them. When they breadcrumb you, you convince yourself that it's progress. And slowly you abandon yourself. You disappear. Your needs disappear. You stop asking for clarity. You stop making it about yourself. You stop enforcing your boundaries. That's why it's so great in the beginning and then it changes. You stop honoring what actually feels good to you. You choose them. You choose them over you. Okay, babe, and here's the truth. That's okay. Again, no judgment. People don't choose, okay? So here, I'm seriously not judging you, but people don't choose what's always available at their own expense. They choose what feels valuable, grounded, certain, unavailable for nonsense. So when you choose yourself first, even if it feels scary, I'm not saying you have to do this in a loud way or an aggressive way, but in a regulated, secure way, everything shifts. Because now you're not asking, will they choose me? What you're asking, which is completely different energy, does this align with who I am? So that energy is magnetic. That energy is respected. That energy doesn't chase or abandon themselves. And here's the part and how it comes into manifestation that a lot of people don't talk about in a lot of spaces on manifestation. You cannot manifest someone choosing you when you're energetically signaling, I will tolerate less. Okay? If you're signaling, I will tolerate less than I want. So the subconscious always wins. Okay? So if you still believe you have to earn love, you're actually attracting situations that confirm that belief. But the second you decide, and you can do this today, I'm not available for half effort. I don't compete. I don't convince. I don't over-explain. I don't chase clarity. What happens is you actually are going to be collapsing timelines because now your behavior matches your affirmations. That's the actual shift. This isn't about forcing. It's not about totally detaching to manipulate. I'm not asking you to play any games. It's not pretending you don't care, but genuinely choosing yourself, even if it risks losing them. And usually they're not going to go anywhere. Okay. And that is where your power is. So if this hit, it's because you've been choosing someone else over yourself, and that's okay. And that's something that we can actually fix. So comment reset if you're ready to stop abandoning yourself, or book a clarity call so you can stop repeating this dynamic, because you don't need to outsource your validation to somebody else. Okay, you just need to choose yourself and stop abandoning yourself. Stop playing that game. So if this has been happening for a long time, you can stop this now. Thank you guys. See you in the next video.